For years, I had considered my mountain mansion my sanctuary. Nestled high above the city, it was where I retreated after long days of meetings, speeches, and endless political drama. What most of my neighbors didn't know was that I wasn't. Just another wealthy resident. I was the sitting governor of the state. And yet, despite all my responsibilities, I made sure to pay every bill and comply with every regulation. So imagine my shock when I returned from a 3-day policy summit to find nothing but rubble where my home once stood. My private driveway was blocked by bulldozers, and my stone gate had been smashed apart. My mansion and estate worth millions was reduced to splinters of wood and concrete dust. Standing proudly beside the wreckage were members of the Homeowners Association board. Their president, a smug man in sunglasses, crossed his arms. "You didn't pay your HOA fines," he said coldly. "Repeated violations. We gave you warnings." I blinked in disbelief. "What fines? I never received a single notice." "You received them," he sneered. "You just thought you were above the rules." The board members laughed as if they'd just taught me a lesson. I pulled out my phone and immediately contacted my legal counsel. Within minutes, my attorney confirmed what I suspected: the fines were fabricated. The HOA had created violations. Out of thin air, from alleged grass height to unauthorized renovations that had never occurred. They had seized on the opportunity to punish me, assuming I'd be too busy governing to fight back. But what they didn't realize was this: I was not just a homeowner, I was their governor. The next morning, the story exploded across every major news outlet. Headlines screamed, "Governor's Mansion Demolished by Rogue HOA." The public outrage was instantaneous. Calls poured into my office demanding accountability. State lawmakers convened an emergency session, and I wasted no time signing executive orders that froze the HOA's authority, pending a full investigation by the end of the week. The HOA's leadership was indicted for fraud, conspiracy, and destruction of property. The smug president who had laughed at me was escorted away in handcuffs, no sunglasses to hide behind now. As for me, the state fast-tracked restitution, and the HOA was ordered to fund the complete rebuilding of my mansion down to the last custom window pane. I stood before the cameras during the groundbreaking ceremony, smiling calmly. "Let this be a lesson," I told the crowd. "No one is above the law, even an HOA." The cheers that followed echoed through the valley, a sound sweeter than any victory I'd ever had in office.